Hello everybody. I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back. No, literally, I've been gone for about 30 days. I've been on vacation, but I'm so excited to be back in front of you guys. I've received all of your questions and all of your requests for topics. So I'm bringing it back with the segment of Dell Tells. And this is where I talk about those questions that you've asked of me and speak on those requested topics. So on this vlog, we're going to talk about how to build self-esteem. Let's talk. Self-esteem is an important topic. It is essentially how one perceives their own worth or abilities. So as this declines, it can put you into a state of depression and ultimately prevent you from reaching your full potential. So how does one build or improve their self-esteem? We must first understand the root of self-esteem, how it is derived. And that's based off your thoughts and feelings. So if you are negative, you say negative things constantly over your life, you think negative thoughts, eventually you'll start believing those negative thoughts. Now, for example, one can say, oh, I hate myself, I'm not worthy to be with anybody, I'm not worthy to lead anybody, I can't do this, I can't do that. You know, those things, after a while, after the repetition, you're like, okay, yeah, literally, I can't do any of that. When someone comes up to you and asks you for this or tells you that you're awesome, the only thing that you can see is the thing that you have been confessing over your life. And overall, that's your mindset. So how does one start? I'm going to break it down. That is focusing on what is going well. Understanding your end state, understanding where you're trying to go, and then forcing yourself to get up out of that rut and get after it until you believe it. Now, a lot of the times, like when I was saying the negative things we say over our lives, we have to start speaking positive, putting those positive thoughts into it. So you have to fake it till you make it. When you're thinking about it, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh girl, I look good today. Oh girl, I'm ready to get after it. I am somebody. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to put in that work. I'm about to be fierce. You know, you don't have to say it exactly, but those are the foundational pieces to changing your mindset, and that ultimately will build your self-esteem, because as you do that, you will see improvement. You will see it. If you're saying no one loves me, well, you better be loving yourself so much that can't nobody tear you down. Right? You better just love on yourself, girl. Love on you, because you're all you got, right? So if you don't believe in yourself, who else will? You need to get after that. And that's what building self-esteem is. In this process, it's not perfection that we're seeking. We're seeking effort. It's your ability to get after it, to get on that horse and ride it. So in the journey, appreciate it. Appreciate the small things, you know. As you're starting to strive and do well, people are complimenting you here and there because you have a positive attitude. You come in ready to go. Appreciate that. Smile. Enjoy that moment, because it only gets better. I remember a time, I'm going to give you a story. I remember the time where I felt like I was not worthy. I'd been given jobs here in the military that I thought was silly. They were giving me stuff within a unit that was not compatible to what my peers were getting. And we compare ourselves a lot, and we don't understand that we can use some of the tools that we've been given if you just think of it in a positive manner. So I've been getting little tedious works, little work here and there, probably copying this paper, doing this tracker, this Excel spreadsheet that is very minute compared to what my peers were getting. They were leading troops. They were planning training, you know, and I thought that their job was more needed than mine, right? I didn't know how to put myself in a fight. I didn't know how to get in there, you know, and that brought me down. It made me hate coming to work. That made me hate doing my job. I had a negative mindset towards what they were giving to me. And then one day I'm like, I want to be a part of this organization. I really want to be a contributing factor, even with the work that they're giving me, even with copying papers, or even with doing little things here and there, small briefs here and there. How can I put myself in a great place to be a contributor, a factor? So after changing my mindset, I started paying attention to the work that they were giving me. Although it was tedious, the papers that I was copying was logistical support operations to make the unit better. The Excel spreadsheet that I was doing contained the entire roll-up of the equipment used within my organization. I knew personnel data. I knew admin procedures. I knew it all. So I made myself useful. When it came time to briefings and so forth, and their questions asked, like, what is, the amount of equipment in our unit, and no one knew the answer. Guess what? Lieutenant Mac knew, because what? I put myself in the fight. I raised my hand and say, hey, sir, I'm tracking this, that, and the third. Right? And they started taking you a little bit seriously. They started taking me a little bit seriously. And that small little confidence of, good job, Lieutenant Mac, or, okay, thank you, put me at a higher morale, right? I was excited to do that little copying of the paper. I was basically looking at the material. They was handing me the tools that I could use to excel. Thank you. Thank you very much. So if we just change our mindset and start being more aware and putting ourselves in the right direction, and things will turn around for us. So I hope I was able to help you move forward in your future. We as ladies must understand that it starts inside us. Do whatever it takes to make you happy inside. You'll start to believe it, and you'll start to portray your excellence to the world. I'd love to connect with you. If you have questions, requested topics, or you just have any comments or concerns, you can comment below, or you can hit me up at my email at della@maxperspective.com. And follow me on all my social media. I have IG, and it's at max.perspective, as well as check out my Facebook, max.perspective. All this information, don't hold it in. It's literally in the description box below. So until next time, this has been Max Perspective, bringing you a fresh point of view.